Have you ever been going about your normal day, doing something ordinary, when suddenly something unexpected stops you in your tracks? A moment that feels bigger than you. A moment you can't ignore. That's exactly what happened to Moses. He wasn't in a palace. He wasn't leading a nation. He wasn't performing miracles. He was just tending sheep. And that's when everything changed. Moses had once been a prince in Egypt. But after making a serious mistake and fleeing for his life, he ended up in the wilderness of Midian. For 40 years, he lived as a shepherd. 40 years of quiet. 40 years of obscurity. 40 years of what might have felt like wasted potential. One day, while leading his flock near Mount Horeb, Moses saw something strange. A bush was on fire, but it wasn't burning up. The flames were real. The fire was blazing, but the bush remained intact. Naturally, Moses thought, I need to see this. And he stepped closer. As Moses approached, a voice called out from the fire, Moses, Moses. Moses answered, Here I am. Then the voice said, Do not come any closer. Take off your sandals, for the place where you are standing is holy ground. In that moment, the ordinary ground became sacred. The voice continued, I am the God of your father, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Moses immediately hid his face. He was afraid to look at God. But this wasn't just a dramatic display of power. God had a purpose. He told Moses that he had seen the suffering of his people in Egypt. He had heard their cries. He knew their pain, and he had come to rescue them. Then came the unexpected twist. God said, So now go. I am sending you to Pharaoh to bring my people out of Egypt. Wait, what? Moses had spent decades in hiding. He wasn't a leader anymore. He wasn't confident. He wasn't prepared. His first response wasn't excitement. It was doubt. Who am I, Moses asked, that I should go to Pharaoh and bring the Israelites out of Egypt? Have you ever asked that question? Who am I to do this? Who am I to speak? Who am I to lead? Who am I to make a difference? God didn't respond by praising Moses' abilities. He said something even more powerful. I will be with you. Not you are strong enough. Not you are talented enough. I will be with you. Moses had one more question. If the people ask who sent me, what should I say? God replied, I am who I am. In other words, I am eternal. I am unchanging. I am self-sufficient. I simply am the one who created everything, the one who sees suffering, the one who steps into human history. And now he was calling Moses. Moses' life changed in a moment, not because he was ready, but because God was. A shepherd met a burning bush. An ordinary day became holy ground. A reluctant man became a deliverer. And it all started when he turned aside and listened. Sometimes, the fire that gets your attention is the beginning of your calling.